Right now at 5, stormy days. Our First Warn team details what's still headed our way.
And another round of food share changes. Who's affected the hardest? Coming up.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski.
Well, it's an alert day. Scattered storms rolling through as we speak. And Greg, how severe are we talking today?
Well, we had one line come through earlier, which was mostly wind, heavy rainfall. A lot of areas didn't see severe. Now we have scattered activity that is more of a hail production too on it, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Overall, it's not affecting really right now Winona, Eau Claire, or La Crosse yet. It's still muggy out there. Here's your watch out till 7 p.m. We'll see if it's extended. And you can see the 3 yellow boxes there, just north of Eau Claire, Pepin, Buffalo, and then obviously just east of Rochester. There's a line of scattered storms that's beginning to pretty much develop. They are severe. They're not really destructive type storms yet, but severe, yes. Right now, one going into Chippewa County. They're not going to carry the severe warning into Chippewa, given it has weakened, but it has a little bit of a hail there going through. Heavy downpour winds. You can see the hail core was there, but not anymore. This storm actually in southern Pepin, going to Buffalo, still has some hail production, but once again, it's kind of weakened too. It's kind of transitioned to more hail to maybe damaging wind one. And further south, you can see, if I'll show you the hail right there, we had about 1 to possibly 1.5 inch hail in that storm. And Rochester 1 east that has had reports of some almost golf ball hail earlier. It is still weakened. Still, once again, this whole line is beginning to shift east. Once again, we'll kind of monitor the rest of that as it pushes across the area. We still got a lot more activity Thursday, which is a lot of rainfall, which that's another concern we got to think about is flash flooding. And then, yes, we do get quieter conditions Friday and much cooler for all of next week. So we'll break all that down a bit later.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
And a reminder, you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn weather app. You can find it at the App Store or on Google Play.
Another round of changes to SNAP benefits is on the way, this time targeting retailers.
News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hines shows us how rural areas are expected to be hit the hardest.
For SNAP recipients in rural communities, a convenience store just like this one might be the closest option they have for access to food. Now, with new changes to requirements, their options may be limited.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture is tightening rules for SNAP-approved retailers, requiring more healthy food options at stores that accept benefits. Under the new requirements, convenience stores will have to stock more perishable items and offer at least 7 varieties in each staple food category, including dairy, fruits and vegetables, grains, and protein. Small businesses say some rural stores may not have the means to meet requirements, cutting off a key food source.
I think it's unfortunate, because there are some places where, especially in rural areas, there are smaller stores than us. And in order to keep this store stocked like this, we are running around buying stuff from all over the place.
While supporters say the goal is encouraging healthier choices, it could limit access to food sources in rural communities.
I think that's part of the debate, right? Is like we want people to be eating healthier. We don't want to be using public benefit funds for lower quality foods, right? But ultimately, if it's the difference between someone eating and someone not, I'm in favor of someone eating.
Another concern, access to transportation.
Where I see this as the biggest issue is those rural areas. If they can't get here to get groceries because they don't have money to put gas in their car.
Because it's people who live in town who don't have cars to go somewhere else, and they can get it right here, and they appreciate that.
The new requirements for retailers are expected to go into play in November. Reporting in Galesville, Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now.
2 candidates are running for Monroe County Sheriff. One says the other shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, it's tied to court documents that were filed 18 years ago. News 8 Now's Grace Monk explains from the newsroom.
In 2008, candidate Mike Kraus filed documents to declare sovereignty under the Constitution. His opponent, Chris Weaver, says those documents should make him ineligible for the August 11th ballot. In the document, Kraus said he was not subject to the jurisdiction of the government under the U.S. Constitution. Weaver has filed a petition claiming that it conflicts with the oath a Wisconsin sheriff takes to uphold the Constitution. Kraus says he claims sovereignty to protect his assets during a divorce that was settled by 2011. But Weaver says if that were the case, his statements should have been revoked.
Those were only for that purpose. They do not reflect my stance or my views or my beliefs of the Constitution, upholding the Constitution.
We should take him at his full word that he went through the proper steps to have that notarized and filed with the Register of Deeds office in the county. And then he filed his declaration of candidacy, which those two items are in contradiction.
Krause has submitted a revocation of records to invalidate the statements made in the documents. The Monroe County Clerk will decide if Krause is eligible. No word on when that decision will be made. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. The Wisconsin DHS is monitoring high levels of tick activity across the state. Their data shows nymphal deer ticks are leading the trend. They're about the size of a poppy seed, making it harder to spot them. They're the leading cause of tick-borne illnesses, including Lyme disease.
The Boys and Girls Club of Greater La Crosse revealing its business partners today for the new Workforce Center. Inland, Trust Point, and Brennan are on board. They're designing career programs in healthcare, trades, and technology for local youth at the Boys and Girls Club.
We're making a difference in the community. We have a long-term vision of providing financial literacy that we think will really have an impact down the road and for years to come. And to be able to have a dedicated site to provide financial literacy is just huge for the community and for us as an organization.
The Workforce Center is expected to open later this month.
The Wisconsin Lottery Wagon came to town. It was at the Quick Trip on Ward Avenue from 10 a.m. until 2. Lottery winners had the chance to collect their prizes of up to $200,000. The van offers Wisconsinites an alternative to driving to Madison or Milwaukee to redeem prizes.
We are so excited to be able to offer the convenience of being able to cash those players' winning tickets right here and saving them the trip to go to Madison or Milwaukee.
All prizes were rewarded via check.
Well, new developments on the war with Iran. President Trump is directing U.S. Central Command to launch more strikes on Iran.
The strikes are in response to Iran's unwarranted and continued aggression. CBS's Natalie Brand has the latest.
We hit them hard yesterday, and we're going to hit them again hard today.
President Trump says the military strikes on Iran are not over and expressed increasing frustration with negotiations.
We were really close to a deal, but they keep tapping us along. They keep playing us for suckers.
The most significant escalation in fighting since the ceasefire began started after President Trump says an Iranian drone took out an Apache helicopter near the Strait of Hormuz. The two pilots are said to be okay.
We had the bomb. We actually have the bomb. We got very lucky that bomb didn't explode. That bomb was lodged in the helicopter, it didn't explode.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth received a briefing on U.S. strikes while visiting Central Command in Florida Wednesday.
And as the president said today, they're not going to make a deal and we're going to hit them hard. CENTCOM does that very well.
Iran retaliated overnight with strikes on countries hosting U.S. bases in the region, which the U.S. says were intercepted. The president's critics on Capitol Hill argue it's hard to see a ceasefire still in place.
Him starting and stopping, and it's a ceasefire. No, it's not a ceasefire. All of this just rattles everybody's confidence in the United States, and it rattles the global economy.
Some Republicans argue the escalation requires a stronger U.S. response.
I believe we're going to have to go destroy the Iranian Revolutionary Guard.
Iran's president said air power alone cannot bring his country to its knees, but added that war is not in their interest and that the U.S. and Iran must get out of the current state of no war and no peace. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Coming up, inflation numbers are up. What more of your paycheck could be forced to cover?
And Social Security funds could be running out. What might happen to your retirement fund in a few years?
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, a new summer festival is coming to Galesville. We're joined live by the organizers, and Nicole's tracking another batch of thunderstorms when we see you at 5 a.m.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat. Give Dad what he really wants this Father's Day with the Father's Day Bundle. Perfect for grilling and snacking. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
They often say variety is the spice of life. Well, if that's what you're looking for, the Board Store is your destination, because we have variety. We have windows and doors. We have siding. We have sunrooms, we have kitchens, we have bathrooms, we have flooring, we have tile. Whatever your home improvement needs are, interior or exterior, there's no better destination than the Board Store showrooms at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse.
It was supposed to be a patio. They had the right idea, but the wrong tools. Not anymore. With the John Deere 3 Series tractor's easy-to-change implements, this palette of possibilities is finally going to fulfill its destiny.
Conquer every task on your list. Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
It's back! The warehouse clearance sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. A sale so big that we display furniture in our main showroom and the Fountain Community Center. Once a year, we clean our warehouses of overstocks, misshaped furniture, scratch and dents, and closeout items. Not to mention huge markdowns on floor samples in our main showroom. Doors at the Fountain Community Center open at noon on Friday for the warehouse clearance sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Family owned for over 100 years.
Get an 11% rebate on your next project now at Menards. Larson is America's most trusted storm door brand. Whether you want extra security or to bring in more fresh air and natural light, we have a storm door for you. They come in over 40 styles and 9 colors to choose from. Check out all Larson storm door options in store, ready to take home today. Get this Lakeview full view storm door for a value of $249.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Nothing tastes better on the grill than steak from Holman Locker and Meat Market. Stop in for a sale on this month's featured steak. You'll be glad you did. Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat and much, much more.
The annual inflation rate climbed over 4% last month. Airfare is up more than 26% from a year ago. Energy costs went up 3.9% in May. Some food prices up nearly 13% from last year. One major reason consumers feel pinched is because earnings are not keeping pace with inflation.
Real hourly earnings are negative for the majority of American households. So people are losing purchasing power very readily. The gains that they're making in terms of wage increases, they're gone.
President Trump says as soon as the war with Iran is over, inflation will come down, quote, like a rock.
The Social Security Fund may be at risk of running out. A new government analysis says in just 6 years, the fund will only have enough money to pay 78% of its scheduled benefits. That would trigger cuts to all retirees and other recipients of about 22% if Congress fails to act.
They can actually increase the amount of money on which FICA taxes are paid. That's the wage base. It can go from about $184,000. We could lift it to, say, $300,000. I know, not going to make a lot of people happy, but we have to pay for the system.
Lawmakers could increase payroll taxes to help prevent benefit cuts or gradually raise the retirement age beyond 67 years old.
Honda is recalling over 880,000 vehicles over rear suspension failures. The failure can cause a loss of vehicle handling and control and increasing the risk of a crash or injury. Impacted vehicles include Acura MDX models as well as Honda Passport, Pilot, and Ridgeline models. You can contact your dealership for repairs.
Stellantis is recalling more than 1 million Jeep Wranglers and Gladiators from model years 2021 to 2025. The vehicles have a wiring issue that could cause them to overheat and catch fire. Owners should park away from structures or other vehicles until a remedy is available. We'll have more news ahead.
But first,
even though when the storms end this evening, we have a lot more thunder and rain for Thursday, including some severe weather before we all quiet down for Friday. So we'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Got holes, cracks, or outdated popcorn ceilings? Patchmaster has you covered. From patch to paint with a perfect match. We're professional, insured, and leave no mess behind. Patchmaster Driftless North. Fast, reliable service with free estimates. Contact us today.
Listen carefully. If you need furniture or a new mattress, hurry to Westco and Sparta today for their amazing store-wide sale and clearance. Westco is slashing prices on hundreds of items to clear our floors. And to make buying even easier, get up to 2 years interest-free. Quantities are limited. When they're gone, they're gone. So what are you waiting for? We need to make room as you like saving money. So hurry to the store-wide sale and clearance on now at Westco in Sparta.
Sunken or uneven concrete only worsens with time due to changing seasons, stress on the slab, or poorly compacted soil. Thankfully, American Waterworks offers proven, warranted solutions. Typically less expensive than full replacement and more efficient and lightweight than mud jacking, our methods are designed to last. After all, your sunken concrete won't get better with time, but it will with our modern solutions. Choose confidence, choose reliability, choose American Waterworks.
Phlox was probably the first and only call we were going to make. Really was.
They came out, gave us a fantastic quote, and they actually talked to us about what we needed and not what they wanted to sell us. We had other contractors in here, but they were in and out without disturbing, anything that of the work that was already being done within the house. So it was fantastic. It was a perfect experience for us.
Count on Phlox Heating and Air Conditioning in Amana to keep you comfortable all year. Call us today.
You've spent a lifetime building your future. Now it's time to enjoy it with confidence and clarity. At Ultra Financial Advisors, we help you navigate retirement, manage your investments, and plan your legacy with personalized guidance every step of the way. Whether you are retired or getting close, we're here to help you make the most of what you've earned. Start your journey with a free consultation. Schedule your appointment with Ultra Financial Advisors today.
That crack in your wall could be hiding more than you think. Patchmaster doesn't just repair drywall, they're trained to spot dangers like mold, lead, and asbestos. Don't wait. Repair the damage and stay safe. Fast, reliable service, free estimates. Call Patchmaster today.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Miss a story? See it again or watch us live on YouTube at WKBT News 8 Now.
This shows you overall the rainfall, and going forward, this is going to be probably a concern, especially for some areas all the way through Thursday, given we have a lot of rain to go, not just this evening, but it's really tomorrow, which is more widespread. And overall, south of La Crosse, we missed out on the line of storms that formed and pushed to the northeast. Now north, that's where they had the activity this morning, and they're getting the activity right now. So some of these areas could pick up another 1 to 2 with some of these stronger storms if you're under the core of this storm. So we have to keep an eye on it. Right now, the severe thunderstorm warnings are only for just basically Pepin, northern Buffalo County, and then we just got east of Rochester, moving pretty much closer to Winona. We'll have to keep an eye on this line overall. This watch goes out for a few more hours, and really, it's just a scattered line that developed west of the area. Once again, it had to have time to recover from the stuff that we had already going on. We still got a little bit of activity trying to develop in Iowa too, but this area's been worked over enough with this line coming through that we'll see if it can maintain itself, but it is struggling. Overall, these storms too, you go up to Ladysmith down to just Bloomer. That was a severe one just south going into Chippewa. It has then weakened. Still some activity continues on. This one remains severe, although you've seen the purple now towards red, so the core is not as strong. I think hail was the main threat, but as these become more of a line, I think wind will be the one issue to keep in mind of. Once again, as it continues to push east, you see the warning out there till 5:30. This line extends further south. You can see there's your hail. Not much of a signature as it was prior to it, but still up to 1 inch maybe. This one probably storm going into Lewiston, and eventually, if it holds together, Winona. That one probably 1.5 inches hail. That also likely will transition to wind. Very heavy rainfall with some of this. Once again, if you're under the core of the hardest part of the storm, you could pick up 1 inch, 1.5 inches very quickly with this torrential downpours, and that's going to be one concern going forward. Overall, you can see there's your hail. Not much in that one either as much. So overall winds, a little bit of turning there too. So this one has a little bit of a rotational loft on it. So once again, it's going to continue to push east. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Overall, if we look at the activity going forward, we do have the alert days for tomorrow that we have to get in tune with, basically 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for more storms. And this one's more widespread with a lot of precipitation to go with it. And most of the severe threat is south of I-90. It's a lesser threat than we have today, but still keep an eye on flooding because that's the one thing. So look at the timing, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Heavy rainfall, especially south of I-90. The morning commute looks dry, but just there afterwards, and the severe potential in the morning with the complex that comes through. We'll regenerate some showers and storms from 1 to about 6 p.m. Isolated severe. The activity will begin to pick up towards later, but the severe risk really goes away by 5 or 6. 6 p.m. pretty much rain ends for anywhere south of I-90. It'll continue likely to about 9 or 10. Not expecting severe at that moment, just showers or light rain as it begins to wrap up through it. But still, it's going to be pretty much a wet evening. If you look at Futurecast right now, if we go through, you can see morning commute's fine, and here comes this really complex of really potential heavy rainfall and embedded severe thunderstorms. Pushes south, then we'll have a little bit more break, but you can see overall it continues to go in the afternoon hours and more scattered, and then it'll begin to wrap up. But showers could persist all the way through about 9 p.m. for areas further north along Eau Claire and that way. So we got to keep an eye on that. The one story, as I mentioned, heavy rainfall. This is yet to come, and as you notice, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches with this complex coming through, and then additional rainfall throughout the day. So flash flooding in general is going to be a big concern probably for Thursday, more than probably the other severe threats, but still that will be something to keep in mind of. And here's the activity. I forgot to flip this around, but this shows what's going on this evening. And once again, La Crosse, you likely will get that maybe from 6:30 to 7. We'll see this line, and even some enhancement too, right along I-90 corridor with that activity west. So La Crosse, you're in the gun probably till about 8:30. Other areas likely may not see as much, especially further south. So that's the story we got for today. There's Friday. Definitely going to be very pleasant as we go to Friday. We do have a little bit of shower activity Saturday. Another cold front drops through. That's not going to be severe or anything. Then the temperatures really plummet for Sunday and Monday, where some areas could be in the upper 60s on both days. Overnight lows could be actually in the upper 40s those days too.
Oh boy,
so,
light a fire.
Yeah. So once again, we'll have scattered severe storms this evening, mainly north of I-90 to come through, and then a lot of activity Thursday and a lot of heavy rain too.
All right, lots to keep track of. Thank you, Greg. Still to come, Coors Light extending their summer campaign when you can grab the limited edition Taller Boy right after this.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Tired of high electric bills? Make the switch to solar with Leiden Solar. We help homeowners access tax credits, state grants, and other incentives to maximize savings and make clean energy more accessible. We never cut corners, just your energy bills. Contact Leiden Solar today.
We found that about half the public, half the population do not have any kind of dental insurance, so we came out with what's called Badger Smiles Club. For an annual fee, it covers your exams, your cleanings, x-rays, emergency visits during the year. All your preventive maintenance stuff is taken care of. That allows you to come in without having to worry about being nickeled and dimed. Things are taken care of. Then if you ever need dental work, crowns, fillings, that kind of thing, you get a 10% discount for all that as well. Give us a call at 608-707-1000.
To everyone who finds joy in a great meal, we can't wait to see you again at Culver's.
What makes us happy is making you happy.
We want every meal
to be filled with big bite moments.
Lick the spoon moments.
And even get your hands off my cheese curds moments.
They're just too good to share. From the juiciest bites to the sweetest scoops.
We're all about bringing people together
over delicious food. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
For over 30 years, Kitchen Solvers has been helping homeowners bring their dream kitchens to life. Want a fresh look without a full remodel? Cabinet Refacing transforms your space quickly and beautifully. Or start from scratch. We meet in your home, design in our showroom, and handle every detail. From custom cabinetry made here in La Crosse to full installation. We're known for our communication and craftsmanship and attention to detail. Don't just take our word for it. Check our 5-star reviews from our happy customers. Kitchen Solvers, your kitchen, your way. Call us today for a free consultation.
Make the switch to solar with Leiden Solar. Our 50-plus years of electrical experience means we install the best products the right way. At Leiden Solar, we're here to guide you every step of the way. We never cut corners, just your energy bills. Contact us today.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, Coors is releasing a limited edition Taller Boy.
Yeah, the canister holds and chills 3 full Coors Light cans at once. It's part of the company's summer-long campaign celebrating the World Cup. The extra O's, oh, I see there, mock soccer celebrations when fans stretch the word goal.
Okay, there you go. That's clever. I counted, I think, 14 O's on there.
14 O's, that's crazy.
So if you're so inclined, the Taller Boy drops tomorrow at shop.CoorsLight.com, going for $30.
Not bad. Honestly, I think they should sell these at the games. It's going to be so hot outside.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, a tall boy just goes by so quickly. I remember back in the day, going to soccer games in Houston, but because it's going to be scorching out there. So
yeah, I mean, they're going to be in some of the hottest places in the country playing these soccer games. So
it's a fun souvenir for the World Cup, though.
That's right, and it leaves enough room for 4 years from now, tallest boy.
That is true.
Maybe
Tallest boy is next. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Starting a remodel, clean out, or big move? At Two Guys in a Dumpster, our residential dumpsters make cleanup easy. Just toss it all in and we'll handle the rest. Affordable, convenient, stress-free. Call 608-790-JUNK or book online at twoguysinAdumpster.com.
Comfort, style, and savings. Come in now for the FlexSteel Spring Gallery Custom Order and Floor Sample Sale. Get 50% off select floor models and 40% off all custom orders. International Furniture, I-90, Exit 2, La Crosse.
Is your concrete cracked, stained, or darkening your space? Here at River Valley Floor Shield, we provide a concrete coating that turns that dark and damaged space into a durable, weather-resistant surface that matches your home perfectly. We are looking for limited homeowners to take place in our Spring Surfacing Special, where they will receive 25% off their project and a new space they're proud of. Call today to see if you qualify for the Spring Surfacing Special.
Our dad, Joel Brennan, is running for governor.
We can tell you about his strengths and weaknesses. Strengths: hard worker, paid his way through college.
25 years in business and nonprofits.
Ran Wisconsin's largest science museum for kids.
Governor Evers made dad his top cabinet official.
Built a budget surplus. Cleaned up Scott Walker's mess.
Now weaknesses.
Dad jokes.
Dance moves.
Did you mention his clothes?
Come on.
Joel Brennan, common sense, experience, a governor for us.
Comfort, style, and savings. Come in now for the FlexSteel Spring Gallery Custom Order and Floor Sample Sale. Get 50% off select floor models and 40% off all custom orders. International Furniture, I-90, Exit 2, La Crosse.
At Midwest Roll-Off, we've got your commercial cleanup covered. Finished a construction project? Remodeling your facility? Count on reliable, efficient roll-off dumpster service every time. Big job or small, we haul it away safely and hassle-free. Contact Midwest Roll-Off today.
All right, severe storms possible north of La Crosse till about 10 p.m. Otherwise, more to come tomorrow.
That'll do it for us at 5.
All right, we'll see you right back here at 6.